I'm Money with Mark, this is Koho, and do not use Koho until you watch this video, because I'm going to break down the good, the bad, and the ugly, so that way you can make a decision if Koho is really the right choice for you. Now, I've been using Koho for over 7 years now, since they started, and I built my YouTube channel off of reviewing personal finance products for Canadians to help you live wealthy lives. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this. Now let's start off with the best features of Koho. They have no monthly fees for these cards. There's no annual fees either. But in order to get your Koho account, you do have to pick a package. Now their basic essential package is a free account provided you use their criteria, and I think you have to deposit a certain amount of dollars in order to get that free account. And the rest of the accounts have a certain monthly fee, but you get more cash back and you get a higher interest rate on your high interest savings account, depending on what level of account you choose. You can earn up to 2% cash back on all of your purchases and up to 5% cash back at select merchants, depending on what level of account you have. And maybe my favorite part of Koho is that you earn a high interest of return on all of the money you have within your Koho app, no matter where it is, whether it's in a savings goal, whether it's in your spendable account or a joint account, you earn interest on the money you hold with them. And quite frankly, you earn more interest than any of the big banks are going to give you. So that's one of my favorite features about using Koho. And if you want to earn an extra 1% cash back on all of your spending, use my link down below this video when you sign up for Koho. If you upgrade from the essential account, you also will pay 0 foreign transaction fees, which is amazing if you are traveling or making a lot of purchases in US dollars. They also have a credit building feature, which I won't dive into in this video, but you can watch this video up here if you want to see my full breakdown on Koho's credit building. And for the most part, Koho runs almost like a bank. They have direct deposit information where you can send your paychecks right to your Koho account. You can send e-transfers, receive e-transfers, send money directly to other Koho users. And they have even better features than your big banks do in their apps. Like you have these automated savings where you can set your goal, you give it a name, and then Koho will automatically make deposits into that account for you. And maybe my favorite part of Koho is actually their joint accounts, where you and your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend can have a joint account within Koho where you both get your own credit cards that you can use for spending, and you can both contribute to that joint account. And within that joint account, you have a separate place to house all of your spending as a couple. And this is honestly the biggest way that I use Koho is with me and my wife. Our joint account is really where we do all of our family spending. But nothing is perfect. And here's the downsides with Koho. Number one, there is no mobile check deposits, which means right now you cannot take a picture of a check if you get it and deposit it into your Koho account. Now, supposedly this feature is in the works, but it is not released yet. The next downside is that you cannot do a bank draft or a money order through Koho, which means if you are going to be making a big purchase like a car or a down payment and you got to send like 15 grand to a lawyer or more, you can't use Koho for that, at least not yet. The other weird thing about Koho is that you cannot lock your savings account. So you can actually have a negative account balance because your spending account dips into your savings, which I find is really weird. Like, I think you should be able to have just like a simple lock this savings account so that way you can't dip into it. And I've been complaining about this for years now, and it seems like an easy fix, but it hasn't been done. And based on the reviews that you, my YouTube audience, has left on my website for Koho, a lot of you have said that you find the negative spending balance weird. And I have to agree with you. And the other thing about Koho that is maybe their biggest downside is there hasn't been much improvement in the past couple years. I really felt like the first 5 years of using Koho, there was just new features being rolled out all the time, and the app and the entire experience was improving. And over the last like 3 years, I feel like their biggest thing was a rebrand. And to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of their rebrand, but like I didn't think their branding had a problem before. And I felt like there was just maybe a lot of wasted time, energy, and money on this rebrand when they really should have been focused on improving their features in their app. And my last downside about Koho is that they are not a bank. And it's important for you to know this. However, they are CDIC insured for up to $100,000 because your money is held within the People's Trust, which is a registered federal bank in Canada. And all of your spending is protected because they've partnered with Mastercard in order to do so. So yes, Koho is safe and you can use it as you wish. Now, I also hope that because there hasn't been a lot of action on their app or features in the last few years, I want to hope that that effort was being spent on becoming a registered bank. Koho is in the process of becoming a bank, which is very, very exciting because I don't know when the last time we had a new bank actually be created in Canada. And if Koho actually pulls this off, which it looks like they will, I think great things are in the future for Koho and for Koho users like us, because overall, Koho is focused on providing Canadians with affordable and transparent financial products and services. And my last downside about Koho is the fact that they don't have their pricing plans available for joint accounts, which really bugs me because most of me and my wife's spending happens in our joint account, but you only have the free plan available in the joint account. And again, I don't understand why this is a hard thing to ask for. They have their 3 different packages available for regular accounts. Why can't they make that available for joint accounts? I'd love to earn more interest on my joint account, more cash back on my joint account spending, but it's just not an option right now. And if you want to earn an extra 1% cash back on all of your spending, use my link down below this video when you sign up for Koho. So go ahead, take the free money, because my #1 rule here at Money with Mark is always take free money. So use my link down below, sign up for Koho, and get an extra 1% cash back on all your spending. Overall, if you are looking for a low fee, transparent company to do your everyday banking and transactions with in Canada, I think Koho is the best place for you to do that. Like just the fact that they pay a high interest rate on all the money you hold, it's really easy to set up savings goals and set up automated roundups to save into that. They have a vault to lock away some money as well. And you can set up automatic deposits for all your savings goals. And they have the credit protection. And Koho just has so many amazing features that is really missing from like the big banks. I've used the big banks before and they just suck. Like their apps are so outdated. Their online banking sucks. And Koho is a breath of fresh air when it comes to your everyday banking. And getting signed up for Koho is really, really easy. There's no credit checks required. You can get approved in as little as a couple minutes, and you can create your account, get a virtual card instantly, and start spending today. So use my link down below, get 1% extra cash back on all your spending if you use my link, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.